Hello students, I am Pratibha Prabhugaonkar from Dempe College of Arts and Science, Miramar, Panji, Goa. This module is for third year BSc students. Subject is Botany, semester 6. Course code is BOD 104 and title of the course is Biofertilizers. Unit is Introduction to Biofertilizers and module is Microbes as Biofertilizers. In this module, we will see the concept of biofertilizers, definition of biofertilizers, and microbes used as biofertilizers. At the end of this module, you will be able to define biofertilizers and explain the role of different microbes as biofertilizers. Coming to the concept of biofertilizer, increased yield in agricultural sector over past few decades demonstrated that there is an increase in use of chemical fertilizers. So over years, chemical fertilizers help farmers to increase the crop production to meet the demands. But the dependence on chemical fertilizers means that further loss in the soil health and there are chances of water getting contaminated. Overuse of fertilizers is harmful because they cause air pollution as well as water pollution, and they also deplete the minerals from the soil. Current progress in food habits are more focused towards the organic agricultural produces. Hence, it is very necessary to adopt best scientific practices and technological solutions that are crucial to satisfy today's complex challenges. Therefore, biofertilizer and biopesticides are emerging as important areas to fulfill human challenges in sustainable way. What are biofertilizers? Bio meaning life. So the definition of biofertilizer is they are the living organisms that enrich nutrient quality of soil. It refers to the use of microbes instead of chemicals to enhance the nutrition of the soil. So as a result, it is less harmful and does not cause any pollution. Coming to the topic, microbes used as biofertilizers. So biofertilizers, they are the substances which contains the microbes, and these microbes helps in promoting growth of plants by increasing the supply of essential nutrients to the plant. Essential nutrients includes nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, etc. So these biofertilizers, it comprises of living organisms like they have mycorrhizal fungi, blue-green algae, which are also called as cyanobacteria, and the bacteria. Mycorrhizal fungi, they withdraw the minerals from the organic matter to the plant. That is, they mostly help in phosphorus uptake. Blue-green algae or cyanobacteria, they are characterized by a property of nitrogen fixation. That is, they have a specialized structures called as heterocyst which aids in nitrogen fixation. Nitrogen fixation is the process of converting dinitrogen molecules into nitrogen compounds, and bacteria convert insoluble form of soil phosphorus into soluble form. So the phosphorus will be available for the plants. Coming to the fungi used as biofertilizers. Now some of the fungi, they form a symbiotic association with the roots of higher plants, and this association is called as mycorrhizae. This is the fungus which is growing inside the roots of the higher plants. Now fungus absorbs phosphorus from the soil and provides it to the plant. Plants also shows some advantageous characteristics like tolerance to drought conditions and salinity, resistance to root-borne pathogens, and also overall increase in plant growth and development. Coming to blue-green algae, they are also called as cyanobacteria. These are the unicellular or multicellular algae, and they are found in water as well as on land. And these organisms, they help to fix the atmospheric nitrogen. And some of the examples of these cyanobacteria are Nostoc, Oscillatoria and Anabaena. So this is the structure of Oscillatoria. These are Nostoc colonies and this is Anabaena. The cyanobacteria, they also form a symbiotic association between the aquatic fern, which is known as Azolla, and Anabaena. This symbiotic association between Azolla and Anabaena is very important in rice fields. The Anabaena, which is a cyanobacteria, it receives carbon and nitrogen from plant in exchange to fixed nitrogen. And this aids organic matter to the soil, enhancing the fertility of rice fields. Some of the bacteria, they produce nodules in the roots of leguminous plants. So nitrogen fixing nodules on the roots of legume is one great example of biofertilizers. These are the root nodules, and these nodules are formed by association of bacterium called as rhizobium. So these nodules are produced on the roots of the plants. These nodules helps in fixing atmospheric nitrogen into organic form, which can be then used as a nutrition by plants. Adding rhizobium culture to the fields has become a common practice to ensure an adequate amount of nitrogen in the soil. These are my references. Thank you.